your seed. Well, to sleep with it.
And as you fall, Enwin is still on his feet. The rest of you fall and break all of the tables inside of the Cheshire Club. To which Bo goes, "Come on!"
Best day ever!
Group, though. He would work with the group because he likes Cass, and that would just be really, really awkward on the battlefield.
What?
I don't think that's an awkward. Perfect person to protect Cass. I
Wait,
like
what?
it. Let's go.
I'm still
I
here.
don't need protection.
I'm still here at the...
I know you are, sweetie.
Chris,
It's okay.
shh. The adults are talking. Shh.
Oh,
One
alright.
second, buddy.
I like it. I'm gonna. What did
Chris
you think
likes
of
Cass?
I like
What have you been?
Ibs was a little pretentious.
Abs was
and
my
for
favorite.
me.
I like Bob.
Thanks, Perry.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
Are you gonna leave?
Yeah, the crew needs me.
You go, and I'm gonna stay right here.
Oh my god.
And he nods his head. And he nods his head and walks you over to the door. Just sort of opens the door.
Oh man.
There was mouth stuff poison? Oh yeah.
No smell stuff.
That came out wrong, sorry.
Sorry. I could not laugh.
Person has died, Ryan. A little decorum,
Death
please.
due to mouth stuff. Come on. Get over it.
I'll go home
Smack him
now.
across the face. I'm like, wake up.
All right, you smack Ryan across the face. We're set up in these stands or floating above the water. Have never seen a ship cross the finish line, but first. And they all watch as the first thing they see is Monkey See. Written along the side of the ship, crossing and backwards. And you have crossed the finish line. Congratulations, crew. You have won the first High Lock race for the briefest of seconds. Let them be. Let them love and hurt and change and tell stories and die fighting and pouring drinks and doing the right thing even though it hurts. Just let them be. We can give them that. What's going on, Indigo Chameleon audience? It's me, your good buddy Scribe, here to remind you of the fun ways that you can interact here on Indigo Chameleon, even when we're not streaming. One, we've got an amazing Discord. Come and hang out with us. We would love to have you there. You can find some inspiration if you need it. There's memes. There's even like fun ways for you to be like the first ones to know when we're looking for players for a remote one-shot or a one-shot located here at Indigo Chameleon Studios. So please come and hang out with us on the Discord. We would love to have you. We also have a merch store. Yeah, it's a chance for you, the dear viewer, to help us represent the brand a little bit. There's t-shirts, there's mugs, there's prints, there's shower curtains. So I hear one day you will be mine, shower curtain. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support. And as always, there's always a spot here at the table for you. You are the 7th player at this spot. You can use stream points by clicking that little karma right at the bottom of your screen, right where the chat is, one of those sides. You can do that and earn stream points. Every time you tune in, you help us raid, you spread the word, donate bits. That, well, I don't know about spreading the word, it'd be hard to track that, but all of those other things will help you earn stream points that you can use to help your players when they need it the most. Thank you all so much for all your support. Hello, everybody! The energy in this chat is positively electric. It is Thursday night. We are gonna play some D&D here on Indigo Chameleon. Hi, hello. How are you? Hello. grappling hooks. They sell themselves. So yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody in the chat that's been hanging out and getting that hype train going. Know your role. 12 for 10 cents, you beautiful person. Thank you so much. And everybody else that's in the chat. First and foremost, that handsome guy that was just on your screen, let you know that we have a Discord. Thank you, Indigo Chameleon.
You're welcome.
You can come hang out with us there too. Meowth, you're gonna have to be a little bit faster. We also have a merch store. Thank you, Indigo Chameleon.
You're welcome.
Where you can buy cool stuff like mugs and t-shirts and jackets. I ordered a hoodie. I couldn't wait. I wanted the new logo, so I ordered one of those like zip-up hoodies. I'm so stoked. I'm just
Why
gonna.
isn't it here yet?
I don't know. I'm gonna wear it all the time. It's gonna be great. So yeah, cool stuff, and it helps us keep the lights on. So thank you all so much. I think that's it for. We got a merch store. Upcoming schedule. We've got some cool stuff coming up on the channel. Tonight is Thursday. Tomorrow night we go to Neverland. The crew had a choice. They could stealth in, sneaky all like, and try to take this animal out of the grasp of this cell of the mother mimic, or they could grab the animal and then fight real hard. So they chose to fight. 2 shows on Indigo Chameleon where the crew was like, you know what? Let's hit them with everything we got. So we'll
It always
see.
works out well.
It always
really
works
does.
out well. And who knows? Depending on how tonight's dinner goes. Ooh. So yeah, tune in for tomorrow night's Neverland. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Sunday night, one of the most talented DMs we've ever had on this channel, who still holds the record for most follows in a particular stream, Big Mike is going to be taking the DM's chair as he continues his streak of Curse of Strahd. I finally get to play for a little bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. What time is that on Sunday, Big Mike?
4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you can tune into that on Sunday. You can tune into Neverland on Friday. But on Saturday, sometimes there's something cool going on over on Icky V's channel. Icky V, you got anything going on Saturday?
We do. So we ended up not streaming on Saturday night, but we were streaming Saturday morning, real early, because our Friday night game spilled over, of course. But we are going to be rescuing a shipload of kidnapped tabaxi.
That was the
You really had to hit that. You had to hit that P, huh?
I
Like you.
did. I did. We found a bunch of tabaxi have been kidnapped and are on a ship with some really incompetent navigators. So they have been waiting all week for this ship to arrive. So it's exciting.
I feel like we're going to start rescuing ship loads of lots of people just so that you can keep using that over and over and over. Oh, last week was a shipload of, I don't know, orcs.
You find a group of tabaxis. Their main job is to load ships. So you find a shipload of shiploaders. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please tune into Icky V's channel. She's a very talented DM. I tend to surround myself with people better than I am because I feed off that energy. So please tune into that on Saturday. That's Sunday. Stay tuned to the Discord. There might be something in the works for Monday. We'll see. Who knows? You never know. We try to keep you on your toes here. Tuesday night, we go to Wonderland. There's a huge old battle. It took about 2 hours. So if combat is your thing, tuning into the last episode of Wonderland might be a lot of fun. It's on demand. But at the end of the episode, the group seriously missing majority of their hit die, the majority of their spell slots, and the majority of their health. One of the teammates who always makes good decisions was whisked away by a crowd favorite, Queen Mab, the Queen of Air and Darkness, and taken. And not only was she whisked away, but Enwyn was also whisked away. So lots of fun drama there. Oh no, I've summoned him. Hello, dear. So I know. You have to say his name. Oh, hey, buddy. So yes. It's just an amazing. We could all feel it when you slid into the chat with your electricity. Yes, that is on Tuesday, and then we'll cycle us back around to Thursday night. I think that's it for announcements. I think that's it for cool upcoming stuff coming up on the channel. So, once upon a time on the Lost Isle. Oh, wow. Our heroes made their way to a demonstration. We find ourselves late 1800s in New York, as the group has been tasked by a group of Illithid to help support Mr. Tesla and his current wars with Mr. Edison. So far, he's made a demonstration of something that he's referring to as the Spirit Portal, to allow people to have last conversations with their loved ones. After last week's episode, for the first time since, I want to say, the first few episodes of The Lost Isle, since the very first arc, history has most definitely been rewritten. As an experiment that was never supposed to go off and funding that was never supposed to be as extensive as it was has been granted to Mr. Tesla. There were a couple of other surprises as magical items were almost given away as in terms of bartering and used to gain access to certain places. He has an assistant with him who revealed herself to be connected to William's past in a way, and to all of their past, really, tying into Arthurian lore. She is known by most to be Miss Morgan. Did you reveal to the group, William, who this was? No. Okay.
No.
No.
Oh yes, I did. When I private out of game.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we are actually going to pick up. Right where we left off last week, gang. You are standing outside of the expo as more and more crowds of individuals begin to move away from the testing site. However, Turk has rushed over to Mr. Tesla and demanded that the portal be turned back on. Because he has heard Wolf's voice speaking to him, and a more ominous voice speaking to him as well, connected to the mechanical accoutrement of this portal set up outside of Wardenclyffe Tower. Mr. Tesla looks at you with an odd look on his face, and he gestures back towards the portal, the mechanical constraints, and he goes, I think I was able to figure out what the problem was, but I
grab hold of him and drag him over to the portal if I'm able to.
Okay. The two individuals.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Now.
I love where your head is at, but this is D&D, so you're gonna have to make rolls to make sure some of this. And then I win the world. No. So I think you would place your hand upon one hand on each of his shoulders to grab him. Gang, you see this happen, okay? You see Turk go over and place a hand on each of the shoulders. The two rather burly individuals that are headed towards Turk seem to have Mr. Tesla's protection in their mind. So Turk, what I'm going to need you to do is give me a grapple check. This is going to see if you can grab a hold of Mr. Tesla. I'm not even going to have you make an attack roll here because I don't think he's expecting it, but just give me an athletics check. This will be athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics to see if you can break out of this grapple.
I've got to bring myself up here in view. 1 second.
Sure, no worries.
Spinning wheels. Athletics. Be a +3. That's going to be 16.
16. Yeah, he's definitely not being able to wily his way out of this situation. As he struggles a bit against your touch, and you start to drag him over towards the the metal structure. Okay. So anybody else in the group doing anything to intervene before this takes a turn?
I ask real quick before we go there. Did I recognize the ominous voice? Is it a voice I've heard before?
Ooh. Yeah, give me a history. Actually,
It's in my head, personal head. I was thinking it was a certain frosty friend that we've had encounters with before. Whether or not that's the case, I
how about
don't
this?
know.
It's not him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Because-
worse.
It's not him. Okay, and I don't think you would recognize his voice. I think that this is a deep pull. I don't think it's. I think it's just it's a little outside of the normal reach of things. Okay.
It's not Nick, is it?
You've solved my puzzle. No, it's
you know what? The scribe's furiously rewriting tonight's episode.
as
No,
as the
no.
ring of mind shielding shatters into the fires of Mordor. Gang, are we doing anything? I'm not going to have you roll initiative yet. I don't think it's gotten to that point, but you do see Turk go over and forcibly grab Mr. Tesla.
Well,
Okay.
because we don't know what happened to her, Cass would definitely move toward.
Okay. Yeah. You would head over. Do you say anything to him?
Yeah, I would have tried to get my hand between Tesla and put her hand against his shoulder on. Turk, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing?
I heard about half of that.
She's trying to get between you and Turk.
She-
You and Tesla.
Yeah, she's putting a hand on your shoulder, Turk. Physical touch mixed with words to be like, "What are you doing? What's going on?
It's Wolf.
Sun's getting real low." Like,
Nice.
What's Wolf? That's Tesla.
He's
That's
in
not Wolf.
the machine. He's through the portal. Wolf is called to through me. Turn it on. And
Okay.
I've gone back to Tesla. Turn it on now.
okay. This is Cass talking to you is just enough time for the two bodyguards to come forward. These two men look somewhat identical. Big men in suits, no necks. One of them looks just a tad skinnier than the other. Both of them have a military cut, almost like a buzz cut when it comes to haircuts. One of them is going to come up behind Turk while this conversation is happening, and he's going to punch him in the side as hard as he can. That's going to be a 14 to hit. Does that hit your AC, Turk?
Does not hit.
For some reason, your clothing all bunches into that area as this gentleman hits you in the side. The other one's also going to take a hit. Turk, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, I need a con save, buddy.
Looking good so far. That's going to be a 19.
A 19. You feel a tiny jolt into your side. You don't. It's like a flash of pain. It doesn't feel like. It feels like something sharp stabbing you into the side when this dude hits you in the side. Instead of any lasting effects of this punch, you're instead going to take 3 points of damage as this dude hits you in your side. You hear a gravelly voice, like too many rocks grinding together that are actually forming audible sounds that equate to "get off of him."
Yes, Satan?
Did the one guy that ran up on him to punch him get
Two.
close enough for me to touch him?
You can. If we're getting into this, then I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
If-
All right, I'll do I'm going to call out for Maeve.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, gang.
Ah,
20 to 25.
23.
23 for Turk. 20 to 15.
Sorry, I rolled late. I was 27.
27 for William.
Yep.
Cass, what did you get?
16.
16. 15 to 10.
12 for Kiara.
12 for Kiara. 10 to
9.
5 to 1?
3.
There we
Oh.
go. There it is. Whoops-a-doodle.
Did you not bless your own dice before the start of this game? Because I feel like
It's a D20 for initiative, not a
need to-
D4.
you need to like let them sit in a bowl of water in the moonlight, like something.
Okay.
Or D20.
Wait, you're telling me it's not this one?
Yeah. Is that your D100?
If you're rolling that on D100, you get rid of that D100 right now.
What's your initiative? 74. I don't know what happened. Okay, William, I'm going to paint the scene. I'm going to say that everybody here is abreast of the situation. These two gentlemen came up, each of them taking a shot into Turk's side as Turk is holding on to Tesla. Cass has an arm out and it's touching Turk's shoulder and it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on, big guy? So what would you like to do?
Okay. I will use momentary stasis on the other one. So that's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. He is going to. You going left or right?
Which one is the one not touching Turk?
They both took a. Nobody's touching him anymore. Both took a shot to his side, like solar plexus almost. It was a bop bop, and then.
Which one connected?
Both.
Like actually.
Oh, I'll say left connected.
Okay, then the right one.
Okay. Okay. The right one. He needs a what save?
Constitution.
16.
That is the DC.
Yep. Okay, so he makes it. Okay. So does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay, cool. That is his turn. You doing anything with a bonus action?
Let's see here. No.
Okay. Okay, so the first guy, these guys are taking the same initiative order. One of them, I'm going to say Lefty. Lefty's going to take a small sack from out of his pack, and he's going to take this little bag, and he's going to dump it on the ground, and it's going to fall down to his feet. For those of you looking and paying close attention to it, it is going to look like what are they called? Jacks? You ever played Jacks as a kid, where you put the Jacks on the ground? They look like Jacks, but they're glowing a fluorescent blue color. They're not doing anything. They're just laying on the ground. Okay? That's what the first one is going to do. The other one is going to he's going to take another punch, but at this time he's punching Turk's arm. One of the arms that is holding Tesla. Okay? So the other one dumps the Jacks. The other one punches Turk in the arm. Turk, that's a 17 to hit. Nope, that armor is still too strong as he takes an arm back and he punches Turk's arm, but Turk's arm stays stalwart there. That is his turn. Tesla is going to panic as a free action, and because you can do that. Turk, your turn.
How long does it take for me to remove my pilgrim outfit disguise?
I would.
Or can I use a bonus action for my armor to cause it to override that?
You could shuck this off as a bonus action. I would allow that.
As I'm doing this, I'm transforming my armor,
Okay.
and I'm going into the baddest World of Warcraft armor I can think of right now. You know, with the pauldrons and the little dragon fin blades coming off the sides and
You
everything.
pull off some
So-
exclusive Dark Moon Fair stuff right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Okay. All right.
And as I'm going to draw my short swords, and I'm attacking the guy that's gone to hit me twice.
Yeah. Give me. How are you attacking him? You're pulling out short swords.
Short swords.
Okay. Got it.
And first attack is I better. Some really good pluses to this. Well, first is going to be a 15.
15's gonna miss.
And second attack is, well, that's a 19 plus 8. That'll be 27.
Lefty or righty? The dude that took a punch on your arm, so righty?
What's that? So
He's asking left or right.
the one that
Righty.
hit me in the arm, went for
Righty.
the arm just now.
You got it.
And that's going to be 6 plus. That's going to be 11 points.
11 points of damage. Turk reaches out with his sword and slices into the arm of the guy on his right. And when he does, a cut opens up on the man on the left's arm. The one on the right looks untouched, uncut, but you see a nasty gash open up on the man on the left's arm, taking the 11 points of damage. Okay. That is your turn, Turk. You doing anything with your bonus action?
My bonus action transformed me.
Okay, you got it. Cass.
So much has changed. I was going to be different, but I guess we can. How many people are around us now?
There's the crowd that was pretty much ignoring this, whatever sort of scuffle was going on, is suddenly turning back to look as Turk has transformed from a pilgrim to a man wearing full armor, carrying swords, and it looks like he's trying to stab Nikola Tesla. And his bodyguard is intervening. They do not know you from regular people. They know Mr. Tesla. And it looks like a crazed fan is running forward and it's like, can I get your autograph? In blood. Like he's just, it's taking a turn. Roll me a d20, Cass.
4.
Okay. About 4 people are studying you intently, and they're beginning to speak up as if to try to gather more attention.
Oh. All right.
Cass, are you all right?
Cass is gonna crumble to the ground and start sobbing. Ouch! Help! Ow! It hurts so bad.
Okay.
Stop hurting me.
You're gonna just yell, "Stop hurting me."
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
12.
12. Okay. Give me another d20. What was that, Cass?
8.
8. Another 8 individuals turn around because the man with the swords has stabbed a young girl
I'll start crawling away.
who is laying on the ground screaming for help. Okay. That is Cass's turn. Kiara.
She's broken.
I don't. What is going on?
Out of all the possible ways for this
That's
episode to
proud.
start.
Yeah, Cass saying, or me saying, am I close enough to touch him? Was like, can I put my hand on his shoulder and be like, hey, we can work this out? Turned into initiative, but I'm just like, well, crap.
No, that's not what turned into initiative. You putting your hand on his shoulder was not what turned this into initiative.
Oh no, I didn't get a chance to. I asked you if I was close enough to. I said, well, if we're going that route.
Wait. Hang on. No, because I want to establish this. Cass, I let you put a hand on his shoulder. I let you say stop, and I looked to Turk and said, do you react to this? Do you respond?
No, that was doing that turn. I did that.
I understand that, but Turk had a chance to react to this before I had you roll initiative.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I just don't want this on me.
Wait, I like how it turned. Wait, whoa! I don't want this on me. This is on you guys.
This is-
not me.
It's okay.
I thought I reacted to her saying,
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start crawling away.
Crawling
and then
away.
the 8 people are gonna hopefully.
I'm a little scared now.
Kiara.
is she
I don't know
bleeding?
what to do.
Weren't we sent here to help Tesla?
Yes.
I need to know. Is Cass bleeding all of a sudden?
No.
No.
Okay. Because I
That's
thought
just what
Billy said
the crowd.
that's what people are thinking is that I attacked Cass and she's
Yeah.
fallen.
Honestly, more people are turning around and there's a woman that's crying, help. You know, like, and she said she hits the ground and begins to crawl away. So I just imagine them now turning around to the man with the swords and a woman crawling on the ground.
So evil.
Somebody help that poor man. Like, it's just...
Okay, so Cass went up to Turk. This is happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action because I want to see what the crowd is going to do because I have crowd control. I need to know if I need to use it. So I would like to hold my action, please.
Sure. You are holding your action based on the movements of the crowd, as it were. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to assess the situation, and if I need to make some people run away, I can do that with some really creepy animals. But I gotta see what's going on.
I feel like this is yes, of course. Why not? Kiara's holding an action based on the crowd. Texas.
I'm hoping I can get both of these things out in 1 6-second burst. I want to say, put your swords away. He's upset because he's looking for his dog. To Tesla.
Put your swords away to Turk, and then turn to Tesla and say,
I'm trying to.
He's looking for his dog.
He's looking for his dog. He's very upset. Can we all just calm down?
Persuasion check at disadvantage. I want to give you a chance to de-escalate this, but do it.
People get very upset about their animals, okay? It's not spectacular.
Okay.
It's a 15 though.
Okay. Okay. Tesla can literally do nothing to de-escalate this situation because Turk has his hands on Tesla, and other than calling off the bodyguards, like
yeah.
My hands are no longer on Tesla at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right. They're holding
my hands are holding 2 swords.
That's right, which makes it
And
somehow
I'm
better.
Yeah, I know.
And worse.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm not even facing Tesla at the moment.
Tesla will start frantically looking for this man's dog.
Good call.
He rolls a 13 on his perception check and starts frantically scanning the booths and the surrounding area for the man's dog.
Now I said something did that use up my action?
Speaking is usually a free action.
Well, yeah, that's what I had planned on an action after that.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
It's probably a stupid action, but at this point, I mean,
Okay.
if I was in competition,
How stupid actions can
how much worse can it get, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so, gosh, this could go horribly wrong, but I'm really just trying to de-escalate.
Okay.
And at this point, they've been exposed to so much magic that, like, what's a little more, right?
Right.
Yeah, because that's
How
that's
close?
not a thing.
How close am I to Turk?
I mean, I would say you guys are all up on him. The only one that's actively moved away from the situation.
Cool.
is
I'm gonna
Cass.
touch him and cast invisibility and be like, and it was all part of the show. I just want to.
Okay. Okay. Turk.
Now she wants to use invisibility.
Now she uses
Now I remember I have
invisibility.
it.
Now.
I got reminded last week that I had it. I forgot.
I like how Pat Draw says, I'm waiting for Trent to step in and go, I cast invisibility again and climb up. Okay. Turk is now invisible. Let's justify this first. Okay. Turk, the magic surrounding you turn you invisible for a second. However, as Texas does this, I need Texas to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, that wasn't great. I probably didn't pass.
Okay.
That was a 10.
Okay. One of those blue jacks immediately flies up into the air, and as the spell is cast on Turk and Turk turns invisible, the blue jack races forward and slams into one of your casting hands.
Ow.
The back of it, and affixes into your hand. Okay, one of those blue jacks just flies up in the air and affixes to one of your hands. Okay, and now I need a Constitution saving throw.
That was good. That was a 22.
22. You, for the time being, can still cast spells that require somatic components with that hand.
Just somatic?
Yep.
Okay.
Like any spells that require have the somatic capability with them. For the time
Got it.
being, you are good to go.
Okay.
But this thing attaches into your hand.
Okay.
And kind of burrows in deep, like one of those little like prickly things when you're walking and stuff like that that kind of stick
Ow.
into your skin. This thing lodges into your hand with the quickness.
Okay.
Okay? Texas, that's your turn. Oh, nope, you got a bonus action? You want to do anything with your
I
bonus
do
action?
not have a bonus
Do you want to
action that
inspire
will
any of them?
help me. No, at this point, because I don't have a lot of those left, and I cannot figure out who I have enough trust in to inspire. This
Okay.
is all going terribly wrong.
Texas's turn. Tren, your turn. Tren.
My turn? Oh, jeez.
He froze there for a second. I'm going, oh, did he freeze?
It looked like it did.
I'm just gonna wait until there's something I can actually do to help the situation.
Okay.
So I'm holding my action.
You're holding your action to see if there's something you can do to help. Okay. Yeah, the situation is weird. Normally, I have you guys specify the action that you would like to do, but right now there's a lot of things up in the air right now. Okay. It is now Morgana's turn. As she is going to, Miss Morgan is going to step forward into this situation.
He had left the room already.
She had. You guys are outside.
Oh, okay.
And she was gathering up her materials, and so she is going to use her movement to walk in from behind the stage, come forward, and what is she going to do? She's going to look down and see the blue darts on the floor, and look over at all of you, and she is going to start yelling for the police. She is going to just start yelling for any police in the area. Someone fetch the police. She's going to spend her whole turn yelling for the police. And that is her turn. William, we're going to go back to you.
Well, this is all fantastic. Now knowing that those jacks are there, that's a bad. Well, how about I try to reinforce the situation? I will try to. You know what? I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna cut my finger, prick a little bit of blood out of my finger,
Okay.
and just yell at the blood, Maeve. Hopefully that works. I don't know.
You're trying to summon Maeve?
Yep.
Into the courtyard?
Yep.
Oh, what is it? Okay. Yeah, give me probability dice, buddy.
Yeah, because all I want is more Fae. Give me more Fae.
I'm going to need the chat to stop talking about cookies unless you are prepared to send cookies to where I am, please, because that sounds real good.
No, I want cookies.
I don't know. You guys are making it so that like this episode's going to end, and I was like, and you guys all wake up, prepared to have dinner.
All right. It's an 87.
An 87.
I don't know how that works.
Sure. Time starts to slow down a little bit, and you hear a very familiar voice in the back of your head, William. My dearest, dearest brother of mine, how are you?
Great. I miss you.
I feel like
Wish you were here.
I feel like it's been years. Where exactly are you?
I'm the late 1800s.
Okay. Well,
My
yes.
good friend Tesla.
Oh, you're in where exactly?
Visiting a good friend named Tesla.
Oh, would it be all right to pay you a hospitable visit?
That would be perfect because I have some fantastic news for you.
The voice
It's
cuts
about
off.
Randall.
The voice cuts off.
Oh, dang it.
And you feel a slight breeze come into the room, and I think that's all you're going to get for this particular round.
Perfect.
That is your
That's fine.
that is your action. Yeah, got it. Okay.
This is just getting better and better.
Okay. It is now time for the two henchmen, which are going to look at Mr. Tesla, and one of them is still engaged with Turk. Turk, he's going to take another swing at you, pal.
Now I am invisible right now.
You are invisible right now. So this attack's going to be at disadvantage. He's going to take a swing at the last place that you were and see if he can hit you. Not with a 3. He's going to swing, and he's going to swing wildly. The other one is going to take Mr. Tesla and run away. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity against the man taking Tesla or Mr. Tesla himself?
No, I'm actually. When they did the presentation the first time around,
Yeah.
did I notice how the machine was started up?
You know that there was some electricity. It would take an investigation at this point to actually start something like this going. But you
Heading over to the machine and starting an investigation. All that matters to me is getting this
Okay.
portal open.
Okay. It's not your turn yet. That was just an ask if you're taking the opportunity attack against the others living. But it is your turn now. So as they go running off behind the stage, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Give me a good one. I really want to mess things up here. Oh, that's going to be 18 plus.
18
That'll
plus.
Plus 3. That's going to be 21.
You hop onto the stage and you're exploring the area. You, with an investigation check, you see a power source, which looks to be a generator of some sort connected to this particular device. It's off on the far, I'll say far left of the stage, away from the main contraption connected to it via various wires and such. One large black, what looks to be like a fire hose, to be exact, connected from this generator to wherever this, connected to the machine itself.
Do I see a way of turning this apparatus on, this generator?
You do. I'll say with an 18. Yeah, there's a switch.
Then if I still have action left, I'm switching.
Yep. You would flip the switch to the on position to no avail, as if the generator had been previously blown. Like it had malfunctioned in some sort of way, so you're going to need a large power source of some sort. Everybody sees all of this happen. You don't see what Turk is doing with his turn. Cass, you're crawling away towards a crowd of people who are somewhat gathered, and one of the individuals will pick you up off of the ground and ask you if you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just scared when those two big guys ran towards me. They ran right into me and it hurt really bad, and I just couldn't get away fast. Thank you.
Give me another deception check, Cass.
18.
18. Yeah. The guy looks a little shocked as he goes. The two big guys. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're fine now. You're safe now. You should get behind me.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll get behind him and watch Morgana.
Yeah. Yeah. Morgana's yelling her head off. That's Cass's turn. Kiara.
I know. What?
Man.
I'll say this. For the sake of what's going on, for the next minute or so, you guys are out of combat. Nobody is actively fighting anyone at this point. The whole point of this was to get Mr. Tesla away from this situation, and that has been achieved. And for the time being, no one is in combat. Okay? So I'm going to drop you guys out of combat, and this can just be as the people are looking, you see individuals that were gathered at this point begin to search around for the man in the suits of armor and carrying the two swords, who seems to have vanished from sight, as individuals begin to search around for this individual.
How long does invisibility last, by the way?
Let's not meta this. Turk, give me an Arcana check to see if you would know how long invisibility lasts.
I'm just making sure that you know how long invisibility lasts. I don't need to know.
Sure, I'm trying to keep an eye on it based on the actions of the rest of the group.
Yeah, Turk wouldn't care how long it's lasting.
Yeah,
I was just.
Yeah, 1 minute. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, you're invisible for an hour? Ugh.
Unless I drop the concentration on it.
Ugh.
So I'm I am up to this point, I didn't make any aggressive movements or anything. I'm going to try and blend in with the crowd.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not.
You Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm going to say that it's fairly easy to do in this situation. Give me a roll just to see if you don't whiff this. This can be either performance or deception. Either one of those.
It's both the same modifiers.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, that's an 18 on the dice and
Yeah.
a +1.
You very easily form with a group of people that were like, "Is this part of the show? Like, is this part of the demonstration?" Like, people are still somewhat confused and a little bit as there's a woman yelling for the police, and Mr. Tesla has been whisked away from the battle. One of the larger individuals is still there. The one that dropped the items on the ground, the jacks, and he's just sort of scanning the area, looking for Turk.
Okay.
Okay. What is that? Everybody else doing?
Did Tesla go by himself, or was he escorted by the?
He was escorted.
Okay.
He was escorted by Lefty.
Okay. I want to try to catch up to him, but before I try to catch up to him, I want to look over at where I know Turk is, and be like,
Would you know where Turk?
yeah, I made him invisible. Unless he's
I
ready.
understand that.
Okay,
You
so-
turned him invisible, and then he went to the stage, and
Yeah,
then he
I
went
don't know
over
if
to
I'd
the
be
pit.
looking in the direction that he was when he went invisible.
Sure.
Yeah. So I don't know if he'll get this or not, but say, just don't make it worse. I'm gonna try to talk to him, and I'm gonna try to go after Tesla.
Okay. Sure. They are not too far away. They are moving at a clip, though, as Texas takes off from the group and begins to.
Mr. Tesla.
There is a car waiting around the other side of the tower, and you see this individual with the cut on his arm leading Mr. Tesla over to the area and trying to.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna send a sending to him.
Okay.
Crap. It's 25 words. I helped with the machine. Magic is real. A friend is stuck in your portal. We need your help. Please, Mr. Tesla, help us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Not at disadvantage.
Followed directly by a Constitution saving.
Okay.
throw.
That was a nat 1 on the persuasion.
I'm not
No,
one on the
wait.
persuasion. You are a
I'll
halfling,
use
correct?
my reaction.
No, she's
Oh,
a
'cause I can't
halfling.
see her.
I'm
I can't see
away.
her.
I'm away.
Yeah.
That's right.
And she's a halfling.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't rolled a nat 1 as a halfling in so long.
Yeah,
Does it mean I reroll? I've forgotten for a second.
it does. You can't
Okay.
roll nat ones.
Okay.
So
I forgot.
went from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
No, to a 17.
17.
But still,
Okay.
but it's persuasion, so it might as well be because it's a 28.
A 28.
And then a con save, right?
Yep.
10.
Okay. 1 hour.
Yeah.
You hear 1 hour in your head
Okay.
as he's pushed into the car, in his voice. As he is pushed into the car, and the individual is standing there, pushes Mr. Tesla into the car, and the car takes off.
Okay.
Okay, but you hear the 1 hour. With that failed save, your hand goes numb.
So this hand doesn't work.
That hand does not work. You still have the blue barb sticking out of
Okay.
it.
Oh, can I just dispel magic on that barb?
You-
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah. I'm going to try casting dispel magic on that barb.
Okay.
Not to be the devil's advocate, while this is going on, Turk is getting frustrated. Does he realize this generator's blown and it's going to need a different power source?
How about this? You keep flipping the switch and it doesn't come on. I'm not going to count this as an attack or interacting or casting a spell or anything. You keep flipping the switch on, but it's like a click. It's a click. It's a click, and you keep looking over at the portal, and sure enough, like nothing happens.
I'm heading back in towards Turk.
Okay, the blue barb, the magic has been dispelled from it, but the barb is still embedded in your hand.
Okay, so do I feel like my hand would work?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You see Texas coming back. She's still got that blue thing sticking out of her hand. Okay. Texas, do you hold anything? Do you hold a weapon? Do you hold a shield? Do you hold any sort of magical accoutrement or
No.
anything like that? Okay. For the time being, you're good. You can still cast spells. You've got that one hand to use.
Okay.
But for a while there, this hand is it's just numb. It's a shot of Novocaine.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
As soon as I see Turk, or I don't see him, he's invisible.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm the one concentrating on the invisibility spell. Can I tell where he is?
Do me a favor. Look at sending real quick.
Oh, yeah, he may have gone visible when I cast that sending. You're right. Although it's through the mandolin. I don't.
Still,
no, it's
you're
still
still
concentration.
maintaining
Okay.
concentration.
Yeah, why am I not seeing?
It's okay. Keep going.
It's right there.
Keep
it's right
going.
there. There it is. No, it's not concentration.
Turk is still there. What's everybody else doing? William, Tren, Kiara, Cass, you're blended in with the crowd, and the crowd is starting to disperse a tiny bit, as they're still not convinced this wasn't part of a show.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Just to
Turk.
let you know my
ahead.
plans, what I'm thinking at this point, when I'm seeing there's no click and getting no response,
Sure.
I'm going to make my way over to Tren to converse with him.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where he's going
Okay.
in desperation. So
All right.
I guess.
I don't know where that's going to fall into with everything that's going on.
Sure.
I mean, I guess I could deal with Maeve now.
Do your guys' adventures always end up like this, or just this one?
This is pretty standard.
As more and more people start to disperse, I'm going to do something very kind. There is one of these little booths that was set up it's like a tent area. You drag Tren into this tent, and you guys see everybody, including Texas, see Tren be like, whoa, dragged by something into this tented off area that's closed off to the rest of the space. Okay? So anybody that would like to make their way into this tent for an obvious conversation that has to happen is welcome to do so. But this is where you see Tren sort of lifted off of his feet and brought over to this particular tented off room. Okay?
If he's being dragged away, he's just gonna cross his arms and let it happen.
Yeah. You see Tren just go like this, and he's kind of being dragged off into this little space. Unfortunately, Wolf Garin is having flashbacks, maybe, of a young Tren, crossing his arms. He's pulled away back into a room. Cool. Who's following suit into this space, and who's staying outside?
I'm staying outside.
I want to find Turk. And,
You don't. Yeah. No, that's fine.
But I don't. Even though it's my spell, I don't know where he is.
You would see an invisible presence dragging Tren into this space. Like Tren is moving, his feet are not moving, his legs are legs are stationary, but it looks like
Okay.
something is.
Yeah, then I'm following. Yeah,
dragged
because
backwards.
if he's being dragged like by an invisible person, it's likely it's Turk. Unless we've got
Wait,
lots of
this is
invisible
Turk,
people here.
right?
I need your help.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure you weren't some stranger. My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
I don't know if it gets stranger than this, but just listen. We need to power this thing on. How do we power this thing on?
Let me know when I'm in there.
You are in there.
Okay.
Kiara, are you going in? Or are you staying with the crowd?
See now. Oh, hold on. I have to roll a d6.
Roll a d. Yeah, do it. Help me, Obi-Wan Katurkle.
Kiara's gonna go in the tent.
Kiara goes in the tent. Cass?
Is going to thank the fellow who she's been hiding behind at his suggestion, patting her pocket, and that she's lost her invitation for the night and she wanted to keep it as a commemorative. Had his, wanted, could.
Okay. And then are you heading into the tent?
Hmm?
And then you're going where? Are
No,
you're staying out? You're like, I've lost my invitation.
I'm asking the fellow. Did I break up? I'm asking the fellow that was I was hiding behind, who offered me shielding. This whole thing was going. I was like, oh, sorry, I think I lost my thing. Do you have yours? If you didn't mind, could I have yours as a? Really want to remember it.
Yeah, sure. I think the event is over anyway, and he hands you the invitation. But he goes, yeah, absolutely. Do you want to go get a cup of coffee or like something to eat or?
Oh, I'm gonna meet up with some friends later, but maybe if I see you around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Thanks so much. And she's
Yeah.
gonna take the invitation, politely excuse herself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, William, you are standing outside. You did not see Maeve come here. A cold breeze moved through the space. Okay. And so you're keeping an eye out for her, correct?
Yes, or
Okay.
whisper her.
Raise your hand if you're going into the tent. Everybody else. Got it. William, give me a general perception check, please.
Perception check.
I mean, I couldn't get any better. It's a
1. Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Let's handle this conversation first. As the rest of the group heads into the tent to discuss the goings on, William, you are scanning out the area looking for people when you feel a tap on your shoulder. As you turn around, you see what looks to be Maeve, at the same age that you saw her once before. She's wearing what looks to be a summery light blue dress with looks to be white polka dots on it, but upon closer inspection, they are white snowflakes. But her hair is tied back into a long ponytail, and she is in the space, and she is barefoot. But she goes, "Dearest brother, it's so good to see you."
It's my sentiments exactly. But if you don't mind, we can part with the pleasantries. I think you and I need to talk about a certain person that it's very special to both of us.
Do we?
Randall.
Oh, really? Is he here with you now?
I wish he was, because we could dispatch him together.
we very well could. Is that why you summoned me forth here, to do a brother and sisterly outing?
I would like to do the classic brother-sister team-up, form against our common enemy.
Oh, and why is Randall my enemy?
Maybe you didn't experience the time. Oh, when are you?
Who?
At what time are you?
I'm sorry?
Was this time thing, it's really a thing.
It is rather tricky.
So Randall hasn't betrayed you yet?
I'm sorry?
So he hasn't. Okay, good. Well, we can nip that in the bud. He's going to betray you.
Okay. A man by the name of Randall is going to betray me.
Oh, you know what? This time thing is so much fun. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah.
When would this happen? Do you happen to know this as well?
Yes. However, I'm not sure at what point in your timeline it occurs, as opposed to my past and where those things occur. Is Caliban married to your mom? Or is it my father now? Is it us? It's us. It's right. That's it. This is how this works. I don't know. It's confusing. A lot of stuff has happened.
Ah, yes. Well, it sounds as such. But it is all right. You have invited me here to partake in hospitality, so I shall remain with you under the laws of hospitality for the time being.
Ah, that's fantastic. Is there anything I could do for you?
Yes. I'm sure there are several things. Are you making yourself... Are you offering?
What are you asking for?
What am I asking for? How about this? And she leans forward and she goes, how about you take the nearest sharp implement and stab yourself in the chest?
See, no, that doesn't work. I can't. No, it would not
Or
work.
you could walk into traffic, step off of
Yeah.
a cliff,
Yeah. Okay. So this is
walk
the
in
not
front of a
happy part of the
stampeding
game.
elephant,
I
jump off
get
of
you're
a
angry.
large building. How dare you
there's a
call
thing.
upon me after embarrassing me in front of my mother? Am I aware of who Randall is? Absolutely. And you dare to conjure my name to this horrid bastion of humanity in hopes that we could team up?
Well, I guess that's not going to work, but yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I was hoping that I could help maybe correct a wrong in your life to maybe make up for the wrong I did.
You are the wrong in my life, William. You are the impurity. What your father has done with my mother. You are the outlier here. You are the spark of humanity in her, which I wish to crush under my boot. Like the scum, the rats that crawl in the sewers of this world and any other.
I don't know why I expected any different.
I don't know why
My
you
bad.
did either.
Yeah. Well, I did try to go with the enemy. My enemy is my friend, but clearly I'm the enemy of this sandwich.
Tesla, was it?
Yes.
I can work with that. Enjoy your stay.
You're welcome. Anything else I can help you with?
Would you
other
like
than the stabby die things?
Would you like to donate more blood?
I probably shouldn't. I think you've got enough.
No. Not yet. And she turns around and walks away,
Pleasure to see you.
turning her back and walking towards the street.
Yay. I don't know why I expected different. I'm a terrible person.
Let's cut. You're not a terrible person.
Strangely,
I
exactly
quit.
how I expected it to.
I quit.
It was good, but she just does not. She's never liked you, pal. She's never. It was a gift to me. I love
But
you.
she was so angry at Randall.
She was, but she loved him as well. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get it. It's complicated.
Let's cut to the tent. Turk is explaining to Tren, I need you to get the device working. I need you to get the machine going. As everyone enters in around the same time.
1 hour. 1 hour. We'll get some help. We need to wait.
What was that?
Am I still invisible or am I visible at this point?
It's up to Texas.
It's up to me. Would you like to be visible? Have you calmed down enough to not pull swords on anyone else, please?
And I'll have sheathed my swords by now, I'm assuming, just to drag him in.
But I
Not
wouldn't know that.
visible. No, you wouldn't. But you do hear me say, surf's up.
Okay, but what I want to know is, have you calmed down enough to not attack anyone with a sword?
Not attacking anybody with. We need to get that machine running.
All right,
Wolf
can you put the
is
swords
through
and the
the
armor
portal.
away?
The swords are gone. I already.
Right,
Did you not hear the
right.
surf? The armor's gone.
Yeah. I just
Do
need
not
to be clear.
access her right now.
I'm not trying to backsass. I've got to get Wolf.
I know, and I believe I have that arranged, or at least some help. But I need you to be just a little patient. I'll tell you everything.
If Wolf has time, we just need to get the machine going.
All right, I drop
We need to
invisibility.
get that. We need to
Okay.
get that portal open.
I talked to Mr. Tesla. I said we needed help. He said 1 hour. We need his help to get the machine up. We don't know how to work it. Just give
Can
it a
you get
little
it
bit
running?
of time. Me on my own? No. But he could. I mean, maybe Tren. But I don't think we should mess with Mr. Tesla's machine until he comes back. I can get it. Can you get a message to Wolf? I can get a message to Wolf if you can't.
I've lost all contact with him.
Okay, let me try.
He's through the portal.
Right, but
I only when I was next to that accursed machine was I even able to.
okay, let me try then. I've got one slot left. Can I try contacting him?
Yeah, this is tricky because I don't want you to forget about this.
Right.
You have a barb sticking out of your hand.
Yes.
Did you want to take care of that first?
The barb? Oh, like pulling it out?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to try. Like I tried the dispel magic thing, but
It is not.
it looks like something I could just pull off.
It looks like if this was a combat situation,
Okay,
that
got
it might take an action to pull off, but because
Right,
you were out
okay.
of combat,
So yeah, if it looks like something I can just pull off, I'm gonna try to rip the thing off.
Okay.
Probably would have tried that when I tried to spell magic, but I didn't see that was like a, okay. Yes, I tried to pull the thing off.
Cool. You pull it off of your hand, and
Yes.
already the feeling is starting to return to your hand a little bit.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to try doing a sending to Wolf, because that goes across other planes.
While this is going on, I've taken some down. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit. Okay. In the middle of the space?
While where we are right now, just that if anybody's taking damage,
Okay.
they'll once per round, 1d6 healing.
Okay. Let me look up the. Yeah. So anybody that is hurt that wants to take over this, you can take a little bit of these, a little bit of health back.
Does the gash remain intact? Palm.
Nope. It heals over with a little bit of time. It's still a little numb, but with more time being spent, with it out of her hand, the feeling starts to return more and more to her.
What happened to Wolf?
And why do you think he's in a machine?
Through the port, I talked to him. He's running. He's in a place
Okay,
where
How
nobody has.
how did he get into a portal?
And how do you know?
Tesla's wench banished him. Is that what went on? Texas is the one that told. No, aren't you the one, Cass, that told me he'd be back in a minute? Somebody told me he'd be back soon.
I didn't even know he was
No.
gone.
I just told you. He said 1 hour.
No,
He's gonna help us. Oh, Wolf.
when Wolf was sent away, I was told he'd come back. He never came back. He's stuck. He's stuck wherever that machine sends people.
Well, the machine is broken. We just need help fixing it.
The machine doesn't send people anywhere, Dick.
And why do we think it does? It doesn't. It's just a gimmick, right?
I can only hear him at the machine. If I'm not at the machine, I couldn't hear him. It was at the machine. He came. His voice was coming from the machine.
And you said it's broken.
You broke up. I didn't hear what you said.
And you said it's broken.
Broken.
And you broke up
Broken.
again.
Broken.
You said it's broken.
The machine won't start. There's no. The generator must have blown or something. There's no power to it.
Well, that would make sense as to why it didn't work in the first place.
All I know is we need to get Wolf back.
You're right, we do need to get Wolf back, but attacking someone is never the answer.
He attacked me.
Well, I
You
mean, to be fair,
grabbed
sometimes it's the answer.
Tesla.
Okay, I get it. I really do. I understand what you're doing, what you're saying. But if you were already there and you didn't hear Wolf, are you sure you weren't just really upset? I know what grief can make people think here.
I know what I heard.
What
It's
did
the
you
same
hear?
connection that I found him. He's stuck in a place where no one has sent. He's being chased by some, I have no idea, voice of doom. He's running scared. He's my pack. He relies on me. I need to get there.
Can I try sending a message to him?
If you can send a message to him, send a message to
Okay.
him.
So I try sending.
Okay.
It does go across planes. If he's in
Okay.
a different plane. But it's, yeah, okay. So I say, before I say, is there anything specific that you want me to say? I'll send whatever message you want.
Whatever it takes, I'll find you.
Okay. We're looking for you. Turk promises to find you. Give us a little time. Can you tell us anything about where you are?
You reach out with a spell and send it, and there's very few things that could happen that an individual would not be able to receive this spell. It takes some time, but you feel the magic's inherent in you connect. And you are able to connect with Wolf. It's the first time that you've ever connected with Wolf in this way. This spell is odd because you feel the connection to this animal presence that's granted somewhat smarter and very connected to Turk, but still an animal presence. The words that come back to you are somewhat disjointed, but they come across as such. Wide space, many things, some large things, many people, am running, have scratched and bit, will keep running, found Turk's scent, is... and then there's a weird sense of like, okay, it's more of an emotion is translated, like it's okay, Cass is here. So the last thing that you hear is found Turk's scent, Cass is here.
I convey that. Well,
Then the 10.
what?
You convey that aloud in
Yes,
within the
yeah,
10?
I tell everybody.
I'm just gonna look at Tart, and then look at Texas, and then look at Tart, and look at Texas. Okay.
And I'm looking at Texas, and I'm looking at Cass.
Rocky.
Where is he, Cass?
Tren, give me an intelligence check.
13.
Tren does something that you guys have seen once before. When you guys first walked into the space, you were treated to a presentation of sorts, albeit a super crazy cool PowerPoint presentation by the think tank. However, as Tren is hearing all of this and talking, it was a 15, Tren?
13.
13. Trent, you start piecing together a few things. Turk's looking for his dog. It's okay. I found Turk's scent. Cass is here. You start trying to piece things together. And because of that, Trent takes an object from out of his pack and starts writing on the air in front of him. You see almost like the world is his chalkboard, and he's tracing out these outlines into the air. When this happens, the words start popping up in the space that you all can see. Banishment, and the specifics of banishment, banishing a creature to a harmless demiplane. Unless they are from a different plane, they are there at a demiplane. He then draws a picture of the magnet and then does question marks, and you see Tren sort of thinking out loud in the space as he writes portal, no. He crosses out portal, and then he writes sending, and he goes no, and then he writes magnet, and then question mark, and then he goes he writes magnet, and then he starts doing like magnet to the fire plane, no. Magnet to this plane, no. Magnet to this plane, no. And then he writes magnet, and then you see the portal, and then he draws a north underneath that portal, and then he draws another portal, and he writes a south underneath another portal set up, and the space in between. Does that make sense? As Trent is thinking out loud, Texas looks at it and it's like, cool drawings. Didn't know you could do that. You're on mute. You on mute. It's probably a cool thought you're having.
I actually am not on mute.
No, Cass. Cass was saying something, and then she was on mute. Yeah.
Having been involved with some of the portaling back and forth, kind of dragged to a potential harmless demiplane, can I make an intelligence roll or some kind of intuition check to see if I can put some of these together? Because as it stands, Cass isn't going to.
Insight. Give me insight.
I'm giving her a +4 with my.
It's a 26. It's a 26?
It's a 19 on the die plus 10.
Take the +4.
Okay, it's a bigger than that.
Okay. You see Trent just being in proximity outstretches a hand, and as you're trying to think through this, Trent outstretches a hand, and you think it's a magical gesture, but as Trent outstretches a hand, it's actually like a 5-hour energy shot that he hands, just a little quick burst of caffeine. But he hands it to you, and as that does, a lot of these different things start to click in your mind. So, that was very sweet, man, Trey. Indigo Chameleon, don't forget that you have a +5 as well that you can dole out.
And I have to give one to somebody for Graham.
How about this? You start piecing it together. Tesla was trying to reach out to the plane where all beings go once they've passed on this mortal coil. There is a possibility that even though Wolf did not die, when Wolf was sent to this harmless demiplane, whatever sort of magnet that is this particular portal sucked him into this place. You also insight with a 30 that he's not picking up Turk's scent. He's picking up someone Turk adjacent's scent that is now looking after this wolf, be it family. And what he's anticipating as scent, can't be the case. It has to be something deeper than that. You still don't know why you're there. You have a feeling it could be the individual that was there before that you saw. But if this portal acts as a means of travel from this particular plane, the plane of death, where all souls go, to the plane of the living, then this is a powerful, powerful weapon in the right hands and a powerful, powerful weapon in the wrong hands as well. Turk is wanting to turn it on because he wants his buddy back. The portal wasn't turned on when Wolf left. If Turk really wants to go, one of you has the ability to just send him. Maybe multiple people.
How can I will make my connections in visual space, kind of putting together, and mutter to myself what just said to them as well about scent isn't time. Wolf sent it, or Turk sent it, G sent it, deeper, more,
Okay.
and that some kind of post-mortal plane. This is kind of a fragment that.
Let's actually do this. I want to take a quick intermission because I want everybody a chance to play, and I know we're getting close. And Cass, your audio is real quiet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick intermission. We're gonna see if we can get this sorted for just a real quick second. Kiara's gonna roll her potion as well that Mandrake has given her, and we will come right back. Okay. We're not going to lose this story momentum as a lot of stuff is coming to light. Okay, so we'll see you guys in just a second. Hi guys, thank you so much. We were just trying to get some audio issues sorted out and get some things worked out, and I think we have, as Cass has her suit of armor ready to go. This is the potion that Mandrake has given to you, Kiara. Is actually so wildly appropriate that it makes my heart happy. This potion appears as a silvery, translucent liquid that, when drunk, makes your body fall limp to the ground as you become a ghostly apparition that floats over your body for an hour, granting you access to the ethereal plane. But after that hour's time, done and done, William. As outside, if the camera were to pan outside, you guys would see William folding his piece of paper in odd and unique ways, trying to get it to form the facsimile of what appears to be a badge. As he gets that situated. Yeah, Kiara, you basically have a ghost potion.
Wow.
Cannot believe this. Okay. God, I'm gonna have to figure out this now. Oof. Okay. Yep. Well done.
Love you, Mandrake.
Yeah. So, William, do you spend your entire time outside folding, or do you come inside and confer with the group after your interaction with me?
I assume that they'll come out. I'll just stand there. And...
Stay and watch and stuff like that?
Yeah, just in case the guards come in or the cops come there, you know.
Yeah. I'll say this. Sure enough, the cops were called, and at a certain point, you see a group of individuals make their way over to the area, but most of the people have dispersed at this point. The only person that they see is you. It's a few individuals that you have no recollection of seeing. You haven't met any of these individuals. I'm not going to bring back the cop from before.
Officer Friendly.
Officer Friendly, for your sake and for mine.
Yeah, thank you. By all means.
But you see a couple of individuals that come out and they say, so what's going on?
Yeah, nothing. It dispersed. Nothing happened.
There's a man in a costume waving swords?
It seemed to be like it was part of the show. I don't know. I can't really tell you. I didn't see the whole thing myself. I was kind of late to it myself.
What's your name, friend?
Jim. And I'll pull out the badge. We'll hear on some Secret Service business. Looks like there's some counterfeit money floating around.
Secret Service? For the president?
Yep.
Is he here?
No, sir.
Well, what are you doing here if the president isn't here?
Counterfeit money. It's one of our duties as well.
I didn't know that.
That's why we're the Secret Service.
The secret.
This RP is so good, I'm not even going to make you roll. It's like, that's the greatest secrets. They have more things to do. And you see one of the cops, there's like a group of four of them. You see one of the cops kind of shake his head and he's like, I think I read that in a magazine one time that the Secret Service has a bunch of other stuff that they take care of. And he goes, really? All right.
We get around.
Yeah, apparently. We'll leave you to it, sir, General, Sergeant.
Just act like you never met me.
I prefer it.
Thank you. Excellent work, gentlemen.
You see all three of them. Hang on. You see all three of them leave except for the one guy that's like, I think I read this in a magazine, and he comes up to you and he opens his wallet and he takes out a few bills. And he's like, hey, are these real?
Is that the guard?
It's one of the police officers. He like walks up and stuff like that, and he's like, hey, are these real? I just want to double check.
Where'd you get them?
Well, I don't remember.
You don't remember where you picked up the monies?
No, I'm not on drugs or anything. I mean, I buy stuff from the store, and sometimes I go to town.
Well, I mean, if you didn't get it off a random person, I'm saying if they are fake, I want to know where you got them from. And if you can't tell me where you got them from, it's not going to help my investigation.
Never mind. I take back the question, sir.
I appreciate your service.
Yep. He puts them back in his wallet and like that's off. Cool. Let's head back to inside the town.
Fun
Yes.
fact: they actually did take care of counterfeit money. That's what they were
Yes.
created for.
Yep.
Yes.
Fun fact.
This I know.
I want one of those badges now.
I'm assigning that +5 from Grim to Turk because I have a feeling he may need it before the end of the episode.
That's a solid choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. Well played.
So can you power it up or what, Trent? I mean, this all looks lovely.
Trent, you can go outside and give this bad boy an investigation if you'd like.
Okay, I will do that then.
Okay. Trent is going to head outside. As he heads outside of the tent, you see a few police officers making their way away, and you go over to this equipment. Trent, it's archaic. I mean, it compared to the stuff you're rolling with and the stuff that the think tank is rolling with. Give me an investigation check. Go ahead and give it to me at advantage based on your background, please.
Nat 20.
Whoo, howdy. It's archaic, but buddy, this stuff is sturdy as hell. As you take a look at this, you've never seen technology quite like this before. And then it hits you. Trent, it's not technology. It's made to look like it. It's darn near close to it, but this is some weird, the best looking fake you've ever seen in your life, and without a nat 20 you would not believe it if you didn't see it. This is magically driven, my dude. This is plans and an outward casing all over this thing, and you realize that power source that you saw is less of a power source and more of a spell component. So, and Trent spends a good amount of time, and Trent's results are as such. If we found a car and we got that bad boy up to 88 miles per hour and generated enough power and put it into this thing, you could get it working. The only next thing that could get this thing working is a bolt of lightning. A bolt of lightning at hitting this particular spot, hitting the power storage area, would give this thing enough juice to kick it on. Now, what's the best part about having a door open? The best part about having a door open is the worst part about having a door
Another
open.
door closes? I don't know.
Nope.
Waking up?
Nope. And when a door is open, it's an opening and things can come in from both sides. So you can kick this off and you can open this door, but something might be able to come out, depending on how quick you are. It's open for all, Grim. That's what your nat 20 gets you, Trent.
Okay, I will relay this information as confusingly as possible, as simply as possible I can to the group.
So we need to open the door, let Wolf out, fight whatever else comes out with him, and then we're all good, right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. If we open this door, right, what's stopping anything else from coming in to this place?
Right, we just stop it and fight it. We surround the doorway.
As we are right now, do you think we can handle anything that comes out of that portal?
We should just get a doggy door. That way only Wolf can come out.
That is smart. I like that. We should do that. We need to just open the door a little bit, like a wolf-size hole.
How did he even get in there?
That is an excellent question. How did he get there?
Why
the
did
pictures? There's like a battery or a magnet or something.
I think as he was banished, the portal, quote unquote, pulled him into that dimension.
you know he was banished? What if he just stumbled across something that pulled him through?
But this isn't. This is magic. So the magic redirected him?
That's my best guess.
We could all go through the portal. We could find him, and then we could bring him back. We'll get Tesla to open the door when we're ready.
What time is it? In the evening hours?
How about this? 4:30 p.m.
Oh,
There's been a
afternoon. Okay.
lot of conversation. You have about half an hour until the hour happens where Texas had been told 1 hour. You don't know exactly what happens. You don't know exactly where you're supposed to go, but you do know that in that hour's time, that's up in about half an hour. So you have a choice to make. And whether you want to bring the dude that was waving swords, because Turk is still in the armor, I believe.
No.
I did surfs up and changed to
Regular
I'm
clothes?
actually dressed similar to how Tesla was dressed.
Okay. Nice suit and stuff like that. Okay, perfect.
Except I'm also carrying a longbow and short swords.
Hey, man. Sun's out,
This
guns
time-
out.
No attacking Tesla. That's
I didn't
Kinda
attack Tesla. Jeez. And he's going to start pacing back and forth right now in a huff.
we're gonna get Wolf back. We just need to wait a little bit. If anyone knows anything about this, it's gonna be Tesla.
Well,
Told me this is
Is it,
magic.
though?
Are you saying that Tesla's magic? Or is Tesla being led on by the nose by this Morgana? Do we know it's Morgana? Have we been told this yet?
Yeah, that was the first thing I told you guys when I got back to the group, actually.
Okay.
Or is she
Was
is
Turk
she
paying attention?
put this
if
whole
Turk walked
thing?
by?
Yeah, I know. Is this whole thing been set up by this wench that he's got hiding behind him to use for whatever? I don't know. Frankly, we get Wolf back, we're destroying this machine. I don't care what anybody says, it's getting destroyed.
It was never meant to work in the first place.
Tesla's got his money. Edison's out. He's a jerk anyways. Nobody likes it. What could go wrong, right? He doesn't need this machine.
Nobody needs this machine, I think is the point.
Well, I need it right now to go get Wolf, but as soon as he's back, we destroy it, right?
is he even coming back? Where did he go?
It's in the machine.
Not Wolf. Turk. No, Tesla. We need Tesla back, and we don't know where he went.
But Texas said he was coming back in an hour, right? That's like in 20 minutes.
He technically only said 1 hour.
And TechCast is going to look at Texas and say, "Oh, you talked to him. He's coming back in an hour.
I did. I conveyed this to everyone when we were in the tent.
He'll be back in an hour."
Well, he just said 1 hour, to be fair, but I did say we needed his help. And he said 1 hour. So I took that as he will be back in 1 hour.
What if he meant we have an hour to mess with it until people get back? Or what if he meant that we have an hour until it powers itself back up? Or until
I
it
did
shuts
not
itself down,
consider that.
How to
until
get
the
out.
building explodes, or until all of us explode, or until everything just shuts off and the world goes dark. I don't know. This is really hard.
Lightning bolt. Can someone cast lightning?
Is what?
Does
Can
anybody?
someone cast lightning?
No.
Lightning. You know, the
That'd be great.
electric electric stuff.
No.
I only have
No.
fire, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm really good at making people invisible, but I think you already know
Kiara?
that.
Kiara?
You are very good at
Kiara.
Turk?
Power this thing up.
I don't want to.
I want the world to end, but it's about to if you don't power this thing up.
Okay. that Turk, you need to give it a second. I'm not going to tell you to calm down because I know how bad you're hurting, but it's not going to help anything. We have to consider how bad this could go, and we need to find another way around it.
If you don't forget,
Or-
the world was ending last time I almost died, and I broke a sword doing so. I'm not going to turn a machine on that I know nothing about.
So what are we going to do then? Are we going to wait then for Tesla to come back with, or a machine come on? I mean, you guys are throwing all these things out there.
We are trying to formulate a plan, which you didn't have when you just grabbed a man and told him to turn a machine on.
Well, I had a plan. I
Did
needed him
you?
to turn the machine on.
You had a plan. We did not.
I'm sorry. I need to get in there.
We are a team, are we not? Isn't this the exact same reason you were angry with William not that long ago? Running off doing his own thing? Or did you forget?
Oh, that was William angry with me. And yeah, I was angry with him because he was being a total. Anyway, that was then. We've got somebody in danger.
So it's okay
not like
if you do it.
No, we've got somebody in danger. I don't know how else to explain this. We've got someone that is in need. I'm willing to wait till Tesla shows up, but I'm all of a sudden told maybe he's not showing up. Maybe in 15 minutes the machine just turns on again. I'm just saying. I've got to get in there.
We have to get to where Wolf is, but we don't have to use this machine, is what I'm trying to say. We need to formulate another way to do that without jeopardizing everyone by a machine that we don't understand.
I'm open to suggestions.
Tren, do you have anything you would like to add?
We need to know whether Tesla knows about magic.
Yeah, I told him it was real.
Oh, so he does. We
Well,
need to
I
know
think
if
if
he
he
knows-
believes
now.
me.
We need to know if he knows about the machine, quote unquote.
Yeah, he also knows that I kind of helped.
No, about what it actually is, not just your illusion spell. What the machine is supposed to do.
Well,
We
he
need to know
probably
if he
knows
knows
because he built it.
Or was he being, like Turk said,
Manipulated
guided
to
for...
build the case.
Yeah.
And all the innards are from someone else.
Oh. Well, I guess we could talk to him.
Is there
So
some other way we could find out if he was the one that made it?
We could
Like
ask him.
That Edison guy seemed really mean. Taking notes, like, who knows? Maybe
He's
he
just-
knows.
They're competitors. Of course he was taking notes.
But if something was stolen, people steal ideas all the time, like cell phone plans.
Yeah,
You
I
remember
don't think
those,
we
right?
should.
Cell phone?
I don't think we should bring Edison in until after we talk to Tesla. Because right now, Tesla's the best hope we got at getting some help. And if we go start talking to his competitor, I think that's just gonna make him mad.
He
Well, I
looked,
mean, pulling a sword out near the poor man didn't help either.
Well, yeah, that too. So we don't need to make it worse.
looked real confused up on that stage.
Tren, you could look for a mark.
I'll look for that mark.
Okay. Most inventions and things of that, if an artificer builds them, they have a mark upon them. It is a maker's mark. It is not only a decent whiskey that you can drink, but it's also like an actual thing. So you take a little bit of time, and now that you know what you're looking for, if this was built by an artificer, you take a bit of time. I'm going to say give me another investigation check, since now you are looking for something completely different. You are looking for something not on how the machine works, but for a particular item.
Okay. 18.
18. It takes you a fair bit of time, but you see this. You see a small mark near the portal itself on the underside of it. If you were to stand underneath it and look straight up, but it looks like I'm gonna have to post a picture of this. So it looks like this. Ready? A circle. Okay, so think circle, and then I can actually draw this. And I'm a terrible drawer. See if anybody knows what this is.
Oh, that's I don't know that she would know this.
That's a Libra.
Yeah, thank you. Because she wouldn't know this. She wouldn't know astrological signs.
It is a Libra.
Yeah.
I know.
I know it because I'm a Libra.
Me too.
Oh!
I'll relay that to the group. Tell them what it is and
Mean anything to any of us?
It's an astrological sign.
It's an astrological sign.
I mean, Meowdith knows what it is, but Castor as heck doesn't.
That's what I was going through too.
Well,
what kind of astrological sign?
where we come from, it's a thing that people break themselves into, different astrological signs. If I remember correctly, Libras are about balance. The scales.
The scales, which is what we're seeing here, are the scales.
So
Why would this be on the device?
it means Tesla's an artificer.
Or someone working with it.
Morgana is an artificer. No.
What are some of the other astrological signs?
Cancer, Pisces, Leo,
I know
Virgo,
Virgo because I am
Virgo,
one.
Aries.
Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries.
Keep going.
Pisces,
Keep going.
Gemini,
Mhm.
Geminis,
Gemini.
Gemini.
the twins,
Scorpio.
The twins.
the
Twins.
twins.
Oh!
Yeah, it's Gemini.
Oh.
So we
the two
just
Oh. Yeah, but that's the thing. If he's not the artificer, he certainly knows who is the one, because it's his invention. Anybody puts their hands on it, he's gonna know, or at least he'll either be instructing or approving.
5 minutes left.
other astrological signs on this. Now, when you say it's on the portal, is there an actual arc or
Yeah,
something
it's a
that's
big
built?
circle in the. I mean, it's
Okay.
think Stargate. You know what I mean?
And that's
Like-
where the
like-
water or whatever was the
Yeah.
electric push. Are there any other signs on this Stargate?
Tren informed you guys that a maker's mark is something left by the person who made it. So whoever made this, their symbol, they chose their symbol to be on every invention that they made, the symbol of the Libra.
You know, this means it's from an artificer, so Tesla would have to be an artificer. Like,
Or he's working with one. Or two.
This is his invention.
This can't mean anything else.
So we need to talk to Tesla. And or the people around him. And hopefully that means he's going to be here in, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Those are the 3 now, but
You
Just kidding.
you said it was on the bottom. Because Kiara is very into the metaphysical, would she know more about astrology than just the basic that Libra is an astrological sign?
You would know them as star signs and stuff like that about where an individual was born. If you want to get into the nitty gritty of it,
No, I
Um,
mean it like on the wheel. The
Oh.
astrological wheel.
yes, I would say you would know as much of this as someone who would study this. And based on your background and Cass's background, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
This is where things get tricky.
Yeah.
So based on all of your time and your time spent in this in the realm of the esoteric and stuff like that, you're wondering if they are signs, or if it's, I would say, with your Sylvan background, I'll give you this. Are they astrological signs or are they mantles?
Or are they what? Sorry, it broke up.
Mantles.
Mantles.
Mantle.
The Winter Lady is a mantle. It can be passed from person to person.
Yeah.
Are the Gemini as such? Is the Virgo as such? Is the Taurus as such? The Scorpio as
We
such?
choose to wear the mantles based upon our own characteristics and the time of the year that we were born. We don't have to stick to them, but we choose to wear them.
But what if you did?
Or what if Libra was an entity? Just like
Mantle is being passed on between entity to entity with the power that come with a Libra.
I would say
Gemini would always be 2.
I would say you have 1 minute left. 1 minute left before that hour breakdown happens. Before you hit that hour. So I just want that established. You got about 60 seconds left.
Listen, I think we need to talk to Tesla, and I think we need to be upfront with him, because I think he probably knows that there is some magic involved in this. He didn't seem to bat an eyelash when I said magic was real, so we just need to be honest.
We need to get away from this machine. Let's just, if we're going to wait here, let's back up.
Okay. As you leave this space, moving away from the machine, you start to walk near the front of this area, where many of the activities that were here were congregating in this particular spot. As you make your way forward into this area, not just one, not just two, but several cars pull up to this space. Several of them, you notice that the twins get out. I will refer to them as the Gemini from here on in. As the Gemini step out of the car, they are flanked by a man who is very tall, who is very skinny, and seems to be carrying a long walking stick. Okay? Fixed atop the walking stick is the visage of a scorpion, as he stands next to the twins. One of the cars opens, and you see a very small figure get out of the car. She's wearing glasses and she's wearing overalls. And as she opens the car door, she gestures her arm inside of the car.
To us? Or
to
to
you,
someone else?
to you.
Okay.
As if to say, get in.
Trent starts walking.
Trent starts walking.
I walk.
Texas?
Hello.
Can't think of anything better to do.
William?
Kiara
Kiara?
goes.
Cass? Last but not least, as all of your party members get into this car, and you turn back to look at the item behind you, you
Hey.
turn back and face the car.
Turk, we got to get answers.
Turk follows the crowd with one last look at that machine.
Sure. As if it is art imitating life, imitating art, as you are closed, as the door is closed by the small, the short woman wearing the overalls, wearing the glasses, you hear a lone dog bark out in the New York City sky. It's not Wolf, but it's just a dog that happens to bark as the door closes to the car, and that is where we are going to end tonight's episode. As we find our way moving towards the mystery of the Zodiac and Mr. Tesla and figuring out some answers to this situation. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight to this amazing game. Some choices, man. Ooh, a lone dog and a lone shark. So thank you all so much. Pat Draws, thank you so much for your support in the chat. I know Wolf appreciates it. He had a plan. Grim, and we love you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to go raid a channel, XOXOXO. We love you too. Indigo Connect, Heart, and hey, thank you for getting lost with us. We're going to go raid Total Party Chill, which was my nickname in high school. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys very, very soon. And yeah, love you. Mean it.